not a good place for a lunch break. All I wanted was a tuna melt. Instead, I'd lose my rent.
Come on, Kowalski. How many bosses take their assistants out on field trips?
To debtor's prison? Not sure.
Look, I've given you plenty of pointers.
Oh, statistics? Probability? Whatever. Gambling is all about luck. Hit. Today mine's sucking hard and fast.
Chance, which seems to rush along with slack reins, is bridled and governed by law. Boethius.
Belight me.
Hit.
Hey, buddy. What would you do here?
Take into consideration it's an H-2 plus the statistical probability that the equation of n equals log 1 dash dc over log 1 dash dp, I'd say the chances you pull a 4 are 93.3%.
Hit me.
Hey, try me, honey.
89.8%. Double down hit.
Ooh.
A little help for me, Smarty?
Split the 9s. Bet the farm. Hit, stay.
Hey, over here, man.
Don't move, don't move. Come on, cheer up. One more hand.
Oh, why not? It's all that stands between me and a cardboard box on Spring Street.
Here you go.
Gracias. Hit.
Oh, wait. Stand on 12 against a dealer, up card of 4.
Oh, hey, I got a twang. A sense.
Aaron, stand.
Got's to go with the gut. And the gut says, hit.
I stand. Miley's got a 97.7% chance of going bust. I'll stay and collect my bounty, please. Stand. Stand, and stand. That can't be right. It's a statistical aberration. Impossible, really. I mean...
Okay, here's my rent and my overdue credit card. And, okay, now it's time to go.
I fold.
I don't know about that. I mean, they trade Brian and what? They got like 0 bench.
Hey, what about Simpkins?
What? Man, that dude's a waste of a uniform. Lazy segger. Code 3, West Gallery. Code 3, West Gallery.
Cheryl Evans. Driver's license puts her at 37 years old. Now, how long is she working here?
$1.3 million. The board is going to have my head.
Beg your pardon?
The bishop's ring. One of the finest cut gems in existence.
Well, that woman lying there with the bullet in her stomach is one of the finest examples of a once living person. So let's get back to her, shall we?
Cheryl, she's been with us 5, maybe 6 years. I'd have to check.
Hey, Cop. Swab around the security door for fibers. Maybe the perp left us a souvenir on the way out.
That didn't happen, Detective. The gallery is magnetically sealed and bolted from the inside every night. The guards are locked in for 4-hour shifts.
Play back of the shooting. Roll it back. Wait a second. Where's the shooter? Is that door the only way in or out?
The fruit fly couldn't get in without us knowing.
Well, why isn't there a camera on the display case?
There should be. But it's been moved off its axis?
Yeah, you're right. The board is gonna have your head. I'm gonna call a specialist.
What specialist?
John Doe.
John Doe? Who the hell is John Doe?
Beats the hell out of me. A thief invisibly sneaks into a lockbox. He kills a guard, evades 3 cameras, then pulls a vanishing act with a diamond ring as big as a kumquat.
Pink diamond, extremely rare. Can sell up to $1 million a carat.
Damn, and I was hoping to snag a spare on QVC.
The term carat derives from the original method of counting carat seeds to weigh diamonds.
Detective,
Fascinating. Excuse me.
the body's on its way to the morgue. Now, a once-over of the guard's gun tells me 1 shot was fired, and it's only the victim's prints on it, so there must have been a struggle, and he fired it back on her.
Now, why they trust these rent-a-cops with firearms is a mystery all its own.
Cerebus AG Menendorf, piezoelectronic sensors. Road melder, double metallic plates behind the paintings. Very impressive. This room exceeds protection level 4.
Of course it does. This is your specialist?
The motion detector on the display case is miscalibrated.
Impossible.
Arm the system. Frank, do me a favor, move towards the case.
The alarm should be going off right about now.
Fresnel lens is off its seating by 2 millimeters. The infrared beam spread is 70 degrees on the horizontal plane. Frank, move towards the Malevsky on the wall. The one with the flowers.
See? Miscalibrated.
By the time the alarm went off, the thief had the diamond in his hand. Almost impossible.
So now we know what the Invisible Man did after he walked right through that wall and ghosted every camera in here.
I'm just forming up.
Frank, follow me. Marco.
Come again.
Marco.
Okay. Polo.
Marco.
Any day-o.
Close your eyes.
Come on, what, do you want me to pin the tail on a donkey too?
Come on, Frank.
Some days, Doe, some days.
And Marco.
Where the hell did you go? Is that door still closed?
I'll be.
Your thief promptly hidden here all day long.
Damn, he hid inside that ugly statue all day? Polo. Yeah, so he nabs the gumdrop and hides back in the Empress. How the hell did he get out of here without us seeing him?
Still working on that.
I'm picking my mom up from her shift. Cheryl Evans.
We had a robbery at the museum last night, and your mom was killed. I'm sorry.
Karen, I appreciate you coming over early, but Karen, I'm trying to work.
Me too. And to catch the culinary wave, I needed the proper accompaniment. But my time for cooking is over, and your time for eating is now.
What is that?
Breakfast.
Could you be a little more specific?
It's a 3-thing alphabet omelet.
You know, since I know everything, I've never heard of it. I'm not eating it.
Come on, it's my invention. Okay, so you take 3 things from the kitchen that all begin with the same letter. Today, your breakfast was brought to you by the letter C. Fold said items into 3 eggs, add salt and pepper to taste. Voila, protein power.
Cauliflower? You know, you can't cook peanut butter.
Chunky peanut butter, and says who?
Every gourmet chef from Marcus gave his Aecopus in the 1st century AD to the naked chef.
Oh, please. Hey, what's that?
It's the West Gallery. Hayes has asked me to help him with the case.
Oh, the West Gallery? Like, from the museum?
Mm-hmm. There's a break-in. Diamond worth millions was stolen. All over the news.
Right, must have missed it.
Security guard was killed. Single mother. No leads. Something's missing. Can't work it out.
I forgot. My cat's got this big date with the vet, so just let the pots soak, and I'll be back to scrub them later.
Sure.
Yo, Dope.
Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Bye.
Anything?
Ran a list with the feds of the perps capable of pulling off a job like this.
Any potential buyers? Sellers?
Man, this ain't my rookie season. Top 3 of my picks.
Albert Krytek.
Diamond Fence.
Neil Dawes?
Guy lifted a painting from the Met last year. FBI last tracked him to Portland. Oh, that isn't bad.
Max Clark, he's a photographer.
Now that guy's interesting. He's big on the underground scene. Likes to play that whole bad boy angle. You know, a little aggravated assault here, a little drug use there.
The museum pulled the plug on one of his exhibits for being too controversial. Art comment, October issue.
Wait a minute. That's why the museum director said he's just the kind of vengeful SOB who'd be behind this. Hayes? Really? Okay. Stella's got something. Let's hit it. You gonna eat the rest of this?
No.
The Times won't stop calling, and Channel 4 is camped out on the sidewalk. I need good news, and I need it now.
Your wish is my command. A stairwell camera caught this.
Okay, now time code says 32 seconds after the West Gallery alarm went off.
Bingo.
All right, that one's wearing a suit coat. A tour guide?
Stop. That one's facing us. Can you zoom in there?
Smile for the camera, baby.
Come on now, Karen. You gotta help me connect the dots here.
Look, I reserve the right to whatever, not say anything.
Look, let me spell this out for you. Even if you just help somebody to pull this off, criminal trespass, 6 months. Grand larceny, 3.5 to 10 years. Murder in the first degree is life.
I didn't do anything like that. I didn't.
There's no way she could have done this. I mean, she can barely operate my dishwasher.
I know she works for you, but how well do you really know that girl?
Better than I know myself.
We ran a background check. She's seen her share of trouble, which isn't uncommon for foster kids, especially one who's been bounced around the system as much as she has.
Trouble?
Petty theft, vandalism, escape from community custody. She even tried to burn down one of her foster family's houses. Luckily, no one was hurt.
This can't be right.
I swear.
She works for you. You feel a loyalty to her. People are complicated. First impressions don't always tell the tale.
So I'm learning.
I know you didn't kill anybody, but the circumstances are telling me you got to know more than what you're letting on.
You don't believe me? Look, I don't know anything.
Fine.
I don't know anything.
I'm trying to make it a little easier. Your arraignment's in an hour. Have fun with the DA.
And lastly, Miss Kowalski, can you identify this woman on the videotape?
It's me.
No further questions.
Defense. Miss Kowalski, tell us in your own words what happened.
I'm a junior docent at the museum twice a week. Doesn't pay much, but I get backstage passes to all the exhibits. I'm an art student. After my shift, Colin and I kind of waited around.
And who's Colin?
My almost ex-boyfriend. We had this fight. I thought it'd be cool, I don't know, to make up in front of the Cezannes. Basically, the alarm went off, and we ran. I'm sorry. But look, that's it. We didn't have anything to do with the robbery, or that poor guard, or...
Sorry I'm late, Your Honor. John Doe, counsel for Miss Kowalski.
Oh, but she already has counsel.
Approach. Mr. Doe, do I know you?
Nobody really knows me, Your Honor. Now, if you'll just pass me your case file.
Hold on a second. This arraignment's already in session.
As defined by the Washington State Court Rule of General Application Number 24, Section B3, Ms. Kowalski is guaranteed the right to lay counsel.
Do you have a Washington State bar card?
Your Honor, I legally fulfill the requirements set by Title 1.1 by providing competent representation where competence is defined by legal knowledge, skill, thoroughness, and preparation reasonable for
I
representation.
don't care about all.
Your Honor, there's been 1,422 Washington State precedents in which a defendant's right to lay representation has been thwarted. They all resulted in appellate overturns.
Ms. Kowalski, do you understand the ramifications of a change in representation?
Bring it.
All right, let's proceed.
Your Honor.
Hurry it up.
Miss Kowalski, according to security records, the alarm at the West Gallery sounded at 8:43 p.m. Where were you?
I think I was in the copy room, running out flyers for Colin's band.
Please enter Exhibit A, Xerox log report.
We
from the
have as Exhibit A the aforementioned security video footage.
Exhibit B, Xerox log report from the night of the break-in. 100 copies at 8:42 p.m. Employee copy code used by Miss Karen Kowalski. What size pant do you wear?
Objection. Relevance.
Mr.
Your Honor, please, a little attitude.
A little.
For petite.
According to the American Garment Association, the inseam of a woman's petite four pant is 27 inches. What size shoe do you wear?
7.
The alarm went off at 8:43 p.m. My client was seen exiting the building 30 seconds later. The exit door is 412 yards or 0.23 miles from the West Gallery. The fastest my client can sprint, given the length of her legs and the size of her feet, is 0.093 miles per minute. As anyone can see, there is certainly no way Miss Kowalski could be guilty of these accusations. Simply impossible. People have no case.
Your Honor, this is absolutely ridiculous.
She's innocent.
Order. You want her for making out with her boyfriend after hours. Fine. Otherwise, get something concrete.
Hi.
Hey,
It's a bad time.
entree.
At first I thought that we had a chance.
We were celebrating.
Hi. Must be Colin. I'm John. Karen's boss, John.
I'll call you later.
Soda?
No, thanks. Not sure how to say this, but why didn't you tell me about being at the museum that night? Hey, didn't I just buy you a get-out-of-jail-for-free card?
Look. You don't know where you come from, but are ultra obsessed with finding out. Me? I do know where I come from, and would just as soon no one else finds out.
I don't understand.
I gotta take this out before the garbage guy comes. See you tomorrow, boss man.
He arrives at 10 o'clock at night?
Hey, this is Karen. I'm not in. Leave a message.
Karen, it's Max. Where the hell are you? Look, I was hoping to catch you tonight. I'm blowing out of town soon. I'm not real sure when I'm gonna be back. I'm doing a photo shoot here at the studio all night. Try and swing by, would you? It's important. Karen, it's Max. Where the hell are you? Look, I was hoping to catch you tonight. I'm blown out of town soon. I'm not real sure when I'm gonna be back. I'm doing a photo shoot here at the studio all night. Try and swing by, would you? It's important.
I think Max Clark's your guy.
And why would that be?
Word on the street has it he's thinking about leaving town.
And who on the street told you?
Little Bird. You coming?
What do you mean? Well, get on it before Avery gets on me. Coroner's office. Some garbage about a new night clerk. The museum guard's body never got checked in. Looking for Max Clark?
Who's looking?
Me.
Fun for the whole family.
Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark. Mr. Clark.
Fine, fine. Turn the music down!
I'm not your neighbor. Seattle PD.
Oh. What is it you want?
A little information. Like, what is it you're working on here, exactly?
Study of the human body. How people decorate it.
Looks like self-mutilation to me.
Skin irritation, possible staphylococcal infection. You know, you should try using a topical antibiotic to fix that.
I'll get right on it.
Had a little trouble at the Washington Art Museum.
Well, that's a troubled place.
Yeah, well, a guard got killed and a high-dollar ring is missing.
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, no, that's not what I hear. Rumor says there's been some recent friction between you and the museum. What's your side?
Are you accusing me of something?
Look, we're just chatting, Mac. You don't like to chat?
I've had it up to here with the culturally stunted Washington Arts Museum thinking that I spend my days plotting their downfall. Look, why don't you just all go back to your wives' Monet posters and come back when you got something specific to chat about, okay?
Now, see, on second thought, we're gonna get specific downtown.
See you in 2 hours, everybody.
Hey, Duff. Duff.
Your little bird on the street?
So you're a photographer. I think I've seen your stuff. It's good work.
Thank you.
You tie up women, right? Put collars on them? Snap pictures while some guy stands by with a whip?
That's just one aspect of my work.
Uh-huh. And what have you been working on recently?
He's lying.
Yeah, he is. Keeps shrugging his shoulders, touching his nose.
Exhibiting typical stalling techniques. Drinking water, clearing his throat.
So, Max, the night of the 11th, where were you?
There was a photo shoot at my loft. The place was filled with models. Any of them can corroborate.
Models, huh? A perceptive bunch.
I was working!
You really don't want to play me.
I'm not.
Because you look like the kind of guy who's gotten by doing exactly that.
Bad news. Max has got 5 witnesses all singing the same song. He was in the studio working when the robbery went down.
Convenient.
Well, the camera stamps the date and the time right on the film.
Damn it.
What are you doing?
I heard that you and the Seattle Blue swung by Max's photo shoot. My 2-week notice is on your desk, dated 2 weeks ago.
What?
I quit.
Resignation not accepted.
Karen, we're trying to solve a crime. I'm sorry if one of your friends is involved.
You came into my apartment, you snooped around, you betrayed our friendship to bust Max. Look, he's not capable of killing someone. I'm sure of it. I know it. I feel it, like the first time I kissed Colin, or tasted dulce de leche ice cream, or saw the Pacific Ocean.
Karen, the facts...
Forget the facts! Look, when I first got to town, I had 3 cents in my pocket and some pipe dream about becoming the next Georgia O'Keeffe. And I fell in with the wrong crowd. Luckily, Max took notice and got me out of there. Look, sure, you know, he's a little freaky, but he helped me.
He took advantage of you. I saw your photographs at the loft.
So, I modeled in exchange for a place to crash.
How old were you
I'd
then?
probably still be on the streets without him.
How old were you? 15, 16? I mean, I refuse to believe that guy is a good guy.
Of course you don't believe, John. You can't believe. I mean, it's always logic with you, never faith. I mean, don't you ever feel anything? You're a robot. Case in point, why do you even have that on your wall?
Came with the loft. I mean, I like the broad and pastel brushstrokes, the subtle, sublime...
Art, John. It's not a trig equation. It's supposed to cause an emotional response.
I'm sorry, I just don't know any other way.
People don't work like that. You can't always go on logic. Like, whatever. I gotta go. It's been real.
Fantastic. Karen Kowalski walks out again. The socio-psycho-traumatic pattern continues.
Say that again.
Foster homes. Juvenile records. When things get the least bit tough, you're always jumping ship. You know my story. How come I don't know yours?
I saved that for my friends.
Karen, just tell me what you want me to do.
Look, I don't know how to just tell you. You gotta figure it out for yourself.
Everything you see, can you hear my voice? Falling all its leaves to your sleep at night. Are you wide awake, catching the bad dreams?
I feel
Washing them away, I hope you do. On the other side of time, what it is I'll find. Questions and a lost sweet sadness will remind. On the streets all gone. Will I be happy then? Do you count the stars? God knows friends, I hope you do. And find on the other side of time.
nothing. Seen Hayes?
Preschool dance recital. Attendance non-negotiable.
Oh, thanks.
You're not Hayes.
No,
So you working here now?
kind of like that, isn't it?
Well, advise Hayes of this. Our people did not lose Cheryl Evans' body. It turns out you can't lose a corpse you never got in the first place.
Hold on. It never made it to the coroner's office?
Afraid not. The blame baton goes back to the detective department.
But I saw the coroner's assistant at the museum. I mean... Coroner's assistant. You're a genius.
Hello? Anybody here? Okay, let's see. What have you been printing, Mr. Coroner? Just focus. Okay, Max. Where are you hiding it?
So he dressed up as the coroner and wheeled her on out? Give me just a second here. No, I want an APB out on anything even pretending to resemble a coroner's vehicle. Plus a sweep of every parking lot in a 5-mile radius of the First Avenue lofts.
We might not have to go that far.
You know what, call me back. What?
Corrosion in the gutters.
Oh, so Sierra Club was right about the acid rain?
This is more likely caused by a highly concentrated salt mixture. Brine. Like the kind used to cure pork.
These buildings weren't always lofts.
It's the old meatpacking district.
So, the slaughterhouse was in there.
Uh-huh.
Packing plant over there.
Uh-huh.
The meat packers shared that loading dock.
Well, so they could have just drove a truck right into the basement.
Or a coroner's van.
Kill floor. Automatic lantern. Butchering saw. Pigs were hoisted here. Carotid arteries severed. Death so instantaneous, still considered humane by the U.S. Code Title VII, Section 1902.
Hey, don't do that, man. As far as I'm concerned, bacon comes from a magical, happy place.
Listen. Condensation.
It's a refrigerator.
Hide and seek's over. It's her.
She's been gutted. Take a look.
Ugh. This sick bastard. Made her part of the Chop Shop picture show.
Not quite. That's how we got the diamond out. Without any one of us taking a second look.
So she swallowed the damn rock.
Diamond from the Greek word autonomous, meaning unconquerable. Hardest substance known to man. Sharp, too. See? Tongue abrasions, tears in the esophageal lining. If we're lucky, we
You
might.
want to take over here?
Oh,
Because my soap opera starts in 15 minutes.
sorry.
So Clark must have had her at gunpoint, hidden behind the sculpture. He handcuffs her, makes her swallow the ring, and pops her. Oh, man, what a way to go.
Actually, she was ready to go either way.
Lymphadenopathy. Big one, too.
Ready to puncture the pancreas.
Hey, Quincy twins. You want to catch me up here?
Advanced stomach cancer. Completely inoperable. This woman had 3 weeks to live. Tops. Call Stella. Get her to cue the security tapes. For being such a bright guy, I can be pretty dim sometimes.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Clark didn't shoot Cheryl. In fact, he wasn't even at the museum when the alarm went off.
Wait a second, what about hiding in the sculpture?
I was wrong. Overthinking it.
Who, you?
The reason we couldn't see the killer on the videotape was because the killer and the victim were one and the same.
Why the hell would Cheryl Evans shoot herself?
Well, because she had cancer. She knew she was going to die.
Exactly. Stella? This was taken 5 days ago. Keep your eyes on the disappearing ring.
Now, 4 days ago.
3 days ago. And where it was on the night of the crime.
Come again.
Okay, now watch carefully. This is the correct setup. This is a day later. Yet a day later. And on crime night.
The ring's gone.
She moved it inch by inch. Nobody noticed.
Of course, she moved the camera herself. 9 out of 10, it's an inside job.
All right, enough with the appetizers. Get to dessert.
Stella. She knew the handcuffs would throw us off, but she had more than enough time to put the handcuffs on herself before firing the gun.
She could have danced a jig back there for all we know. So she swallows the diamond, shoots herself. Clark poses as the coroner, comes in later and scoops her off. You think he put her up to it?
That's as good a guess as any.
Okay, let's dig deeper into his record, see if he has any alternate residences, vehicles.
Karen! Karen! Look, I know you hate me right now, but please, support me.
At first I thought that we had a chance to share in a little romance.
A friend told me they found that poor woman's body. News travels fast in Max's circle. I just never imagined. I mean, not in a million years.
I'm sorry, Karen.
I ordered Indian takeout. Curry's a healing food.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry. Forget what I said before, John. What do I know about people? It's just... I mean, Max never cared about money. You know, any green he had, he shared with whoever needed it. I don't get it.
You're wrong. I mean, you were right. You can't judge people by the facts alone. It's like what you've been saying all along. It's not in Max's character to do something like this. I mean, there's something here more important to him than $1 million diamond.
The kids?
Cheryl Evans. She had a son.
We want to talk to Max.
Bastards at the museum pulled her health insurance.
Claimed her cancer was a pre-existing condition. Ruined her.
And the diamond was going to pay for
Medical bills. She believed in paying her debts. The rest was for Eddie. She wanted him to go to college, make something of himself. She had her mind made up. She was going to pull this off either way. She said she didn't even need my help. We were friends. More than that. No one got hurt. No one.
Well, I'm sorry, Max, but a lot of people don't see it that way.
You trust your instincts, Frank?
I'm a cop. That's all I got.
Not just who's good, who's bad. Other instincts, like wanting to protect someone, keeping them safe.
Well, if it came down to my wife, kids, I'd go as far as he went. Further.
I'm not even sure if I have that in me.
You kept your little bird safe in her nest all this time. I'd say your instincts kicked in just fine. That's what makes the world go round, though. Now, the nice thing is, if you got somebody's back, chances are somebody has yours, too.
Did you know that most diamond rings have 58 facets, each entailing a variety?
John,
Yeah.
not every picture needs a caption. Stellar. Just stellar. I'm sorry you can't see the colors.
I'm sorry, too. Karen, in this situation, I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes.
I know, Dorcas.
So, if you could just promise to hang around till I'm more comfortable with my situation. I mean, I know it's probably too much to ask, but,
Why would you say that?
well, because you said we're not friends.
We're not. We're family. What do you feel when you look at this one, JD?
I love it.
For real? Why?
Because it marks this moment.
Electric